Welcome once again to Chelan County Connection. I'm your host, Randy Rhodes. Today we welcome, for our last time, our most frequent flyer on Chelan County Connection, Deputy Jacob Lewis and Gambit with the K9 outfit with our corrections department at Chelan County. Welcome, Jacob.
Thank you, Randy.
Say it's awfully good to see you again, and we say for the last time, and we'll explain that coming up here in a little bit. We do want to welcome you, and if Gambit wants to jump up to the table or on your lap, please have him do so. He has earned the right.
Definitely.
Now, Jacob, this is your last week with the Chelan County Regional Justice Center, aka the Chelan County Jail. Let's let everyone know where you're headed.
So I made the decision earlier this year to kind of take a career change within law enforcement, and I have been given the privilege to and the opportunity to be hired by the Douglas County Sheriff's Office. So I'll be moving over to them, working patrol.
Heading across the river.
Yep.
Well, congratulations on that. It sounds like a very nice move for you. Can we get into a little bit of what you're looking most forward to, going from corrections to patrol deputy again?
I think it's just going to be a completely different. I mean, correction, you're still working law enforcement, but I'll be serving the community in a different aspect rather than with inside the walls of the jail. So I'll actually be more engaged with the community than what I have been previously. I mean, obviously, working in the K9 program, we've been really engaged with the community, doing a lot of community outreach from Touch a Truck to Guns and Hoses, National Night Out to get education out about corrections. But I'll be interacting with the community daily rather than I was at the jail.
And you know, a lot of our viewers may be wondering, what does this mean for Gambit, your canine partner?
So when we made this decision, I had to prepare my family saying, let them know there's a possibility we may not get to keep Gambit. What a lot of people don't realize with canines is that they are technically property of the agency that they belong to. And that's the same case with Gambit. He's property of Chelan County. So there was a kind of a period there where we may get to keep him, we may not, depending on what the county wants to do. So at the recommendation of the canine trainer that trained Gambit and I, his recommendation with Gambit's personality, it would have been it'd be in his best interest if they just retired him and let him stay with me and my family. So Gambit will be fully retired as of my last day, and he will get to be a stay-at-home dog from this point on.
Jacob, let me ask you, was that some of the best news you've gotten in a long time?
It was a huge relief. I mean, like I said, my family and I, we prepared. It was one of those situations where we prepared for the worst and hoped for the best, and we got the best. So, Gambit is very much a part of the family, just like my previous partner, Kate, was. And we wouldn't want it any other way. So, we understood that there was a chance, but we're glad he gets to stay with us and remain a part of our family.
Well, I would like to congratulate the both of you.
Thank you.
Say, let's talk about your time at the county jail. You did play quite a key role in the drug interdiction program. And in fact, the jail just received a regional award for the innovative ideas and technology that were pursued in combating something very terrible in our area and our country, the opioid crisis. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, so I actually just found out last week that the jail got the award um, for that. I mean, we've taken steps early 2000s with former director Bill Larson, who was fantastic in identifying this as an issue within the jail and wanting to combat it. and get the drugs out of the jail, and seeing where we're at now to pretty much non-existent um, within the jail itself. It's great to see all the technology working together with the medical scanners, the body scanner, the mail scanner. Um, but even with the technology, those are just tools, and it still amazes me that, 5 years later, um, our population is more afraid of the dog. And the fact that we have the dog is what is the big deterrence as far as that goes. Earlier, I would say about 6 months ago, earlier this year, we had a fine. We had two letters come in laced with methamphetamine, and we were averaging, 10 to 15 pieces of mail per day. And as of the last 2 months, we've seen a even drastic decrease, and we're averaging anywhere between 3 to 4 pieces per day. So, which tells you it's still working. People are not wanting to do it just because of the presence of the dog.
Wow. Hey, let's rewind a little bit and, looking back at your career with the jail, any one particular thing you're most proud of?
I am just proud of the fact that I was given this opportunity to develop this program for the jail. I'm proud of the fact that the Chelan County Regional Justice Center has become a model program for other jails. I know about a month ago we had Yakima County get their second K9 for their jail, and King County has joined the other jails in the state of Washington with canines as well. So, I mean, we're seeing more and more jails popping up. They're seeing the value of this, and they're taking our program and molding it into theirs. I know during Apple Blossom, I had the privilege of meeting with some representatives from the Grant County Jail who are looking at starting their canine program once their new jail's built. So, I mean, overall, I'm proud of the fact that we have a very successful program, and what it's become, and that the other jails have seen our success and want to model that.
Now, Jacob, I know you were the Chelan County Jail's first canine handler, and we know you started with canine Kate, and sadly, Kate passed away, and now you've got Gambit at your side. What are you going to miss about being a canine handler?
I think the biggest thing I'm going to miss is just having my furry friend ride in the car with me and go to work with me every day. In a way, for a handler, that's kind of therapy. I mean, you get to say your best friend goes to work with you. I know it's going to take some adjustment for him, being retired and realizing that when I'm putting on my equipment that he's not going. Um, but yeah, it just missing that, having him by my side every day. I'm also going to miss the other deputies and staff at the jail that I've worked with. We're all one big family and everything like that inside the jail. So I'm not getting to see them every day. But I know that I'm going to have a new family across the river that's going to take me in. And they've already been welcoming me into their agency. So, but overall, with the staff that I work with, I'll miss them and miss having the dog with me every day.
And I know with Gambit retiring, that's not the end of the canine program at Chelan County Jail. What's in store next?
So early on, when the administration found out that I was going to be testing and interviewing for a patrol position, they started taking steps to backfill my position. They have since selected another handler, Deputy Skylar Silsby, who will be taking on the role as the new jail's canine handler. He'll be taking the program from there and further developing it even more. And then he'll be coming back later this summer with a new dog and a new partner, and continue the work that we started with Kate and continue to build with Gambit.
Jacob, any friendly advice for the new handler coming in?
Same thing every handler tells new handlers is always trust your dog. So it's one of the things, especially when you're working and you start getting discouraged. Like I know with Kate, I know the first few months I had her, I was discouraged. I thought I broke my dog. because she wasn't finding anything. But the first find that we had, and me realizing, oh, she's actually alerting. It's one of the best feelings when you are a new handler and your dog has its first find, and you find something and you know that you actually did some change. You kept contraband out of the jail and you did your job. So my biggest advice to Deputy Silsby is to always trust your dog.
Sounds like really good advice.
Yeah.
So, I want to thank you very much for joining us as you have over the last 2.5 years or so on Chelan County Connection. And we want to wish you the absolute best in your new position as a patrol deputy at Douglas County. Did you have any final parting thoughts you wanted to put out there?
Just thank you for the county itself. I know this position wasn't possible just on the administration side of the jail. I know the county commissioners had a lot of input and help getting this program developed. And just thanks to the county overall for trusting me and allowing me to develop this program into what it has become.
Hey, I did have one thing before we do cut you loose. Any chance we can get a look at Gambit today?
Yeah, let me try to get him up
All
here.
right.
Ready? Up. Come on. Hey, yeah. Come here. Ready.
Who's a good boy? Come on.
See if we can get him with this. Come here. Up. There we go. There's a
All
good
right.
boy.
Well, I must say, Gambit, thank you for your service.
Right here.
Hey, best of luck to both of you. And again, thanks for being our special guest on Chelan County Connection.
Thanks for always having us, and we'll miss being able to participate in with this with you, but we know that this program is going to be taken in good hands, and we're excited for you to meet him and his new partner.